Hello and welcome to a brand new Chatter Cave show. That's not just talking about, movies and stuff. Uh, Welcome to Let's Chat About. And the first, essentially, series is video games. So, my first guest is Mr. Geeky Bear, aka Alex.
Hello.
It's kind of hinting at his background, maybe what he might be going with here. So, Alex, first question. What's your
Yes.
favourite video game?
Now, that is a very tough question. What was that, Slowpoke? Pokemon. I mean, yeah, Pokemon's pretty much it, yeah. I'm gonna have to say Pokemon Pearl. Yeah, Pokemon Pearl. But Platinum's in there as well, because, same generation.
So, okay, so let's chat about Pokemon Pearl. I have a general sort of question. Why do you like this one? What draws you to this one?
I suppose it's the fact that it's like the first game I actually played a Pokemon where I actually understood and was able to read what I was doing, and like it kind of like booted me into the actual game. Like, it wasn't my first game I played a Pokemon, but it's the first one I actually understood and knew
Yeah,
what I wanted to do. Yeah. It's kind of strange because actually I think that's going to be a question later on, but I'll answer it now. I was kind of introduced to Pokemon at the age of 2-ish, and being a boy, man, kid,
a boy man kid. Yeah,
who
is
grew up,
that the worst version of the Blue Man Group? Boy man
yeah,
kid.
who grew up with dyslexia and not being able to read, Pokemon was like the worst nightmare. Which is why I don't like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
It's all
Yeah,
text.
literally, it's all story and text. I love games with voiceovers, which Pokemon doesn't have.
It'd be cool if it did.
Really that sorted Pokemon, but
I
oh
know.
well.
It'd be cool in the future one if they did add that.
They should have done it in Pokemon Sword and Shield, to be
Yeah, I feel
honest.
like they could have easily done it in that one.
Because I had like a fucking gym leader who fucking sings, and like the intro could have been like all voice acted. Oh well. But
Exactly.
yeah, growing up, like technically, my first game I played was Pokemon Silver. Then it was Pokemon Blue, and then like the Nintendo 64 version of Pokemon Stadium 2,
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
which I played fucking forever. And then, like, I think it was a birthday or something, I asked for Pokemon Diamond, and then my dad brought me Pokemon Pearl. I was kind of gutted.
It's weird
But
because I started with Diamond. The Diamond is one I started with.
I really wanted Pokemon Diamond because I liked the look of the Alga. Because, I was a boy, pre-gay, it was blue, it was a dragon, it looked awesome. Palkia looks really girly. Didn't like that. Like, this was back in the day I played Kiss Chase with a girl. Come on.
Kiss Chase back in the day. Okay, and what else? What other questions I got here? So, in your honest opinion, obviously, what makes this different to the other games in the series, and obviously that makes it stand out more than those ones to you?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing really. Um, like, Pokemon's pretty simple. Basically the same formula, each one. Apart from Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun, they changed it a bit, which was really good actually. Uh,
You're gonna bet like the gym's got replaced with the trials, didn't
yeah.
you, instead? Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think Pokemon, it took like a darker turn compared to the other ones. Like, as like wanting to destroy the world and create darkness world.
Team Galactic for you.
Yeah, they want to take over the world. Uh, so yeah, I wouldn't say it was that because, well, I'd say it's that because like it's more grown up. So like nowadays you can still play it, and you don't feel like it's simple and childish compared to like Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Pretty much given the win. Honest, yeah,
You mean the cash grab of a game that was Pokemon Pikachu and Pokemon Eevee? That cash grab,
yeah,
the one that I spent how much money on just to get the Pokeball and then didn't really play it. That one.
yeah. Yeah.
Butter. Okay, and so how, like, from like your sort of description, how would you pitch this game to, let's say, a new player, and why
Want to
specifically
challenge,
go to
like,
that one rather than other ones?
okay. Want to challenge like Pokemon? Um, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, because you get to fight the best Elite Four champion, Cynthia.
Okay, that sums it up. Um,
Couldn't see my thumb there, but like it was there.
um, though obviously you say it's obviously you're debating with multiple ones, so obviously you're saying this is like near enough more your favourite one.
Yeah,
Though it's your
it's
favourite one, how would you kind of improve on it? Like, what would you want improved to make it like even better?
like other than like, hopefully we should be getting a Gen 4 remakes very soon. Hopefully, I can hope so. I really do.
Come on,
Uh,
Nintendo, do it.
Yep. Like, so it's going to be like improved graphics, like add better, more story. I like story, but I don't like reading story. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
So that's why I like games that have voice acting in. So like, I don't have to read. Like Genshin Impact, that's got fucking voice acting in, and I don't have to read. So that's good. Uh, so like, I like the story and like make it darker. I know it's a game, but make it darker.
I
Kill
say,
no.
whoa, wait, bit far there, mate. A bit far. That's our version we're making.
Now, to be honest, more Pokemon.
More Pokemon.
Like, make it a bit more challenging. Uh, like the pro players don't look at my episode. What was it? I think it's episode 13 of my. Oh no, no, not 13. I think it's episode 15 of Pokemon's Shield. Fucking hell, I lost fucking the third gym leader. Thanks, grass type Pokemon
Is
starter.
is there? I can't remember off the top of my head, but is there like a difficulty setting in the game? I can't remember.
There's only a difficulty setting in Pokemon Black and White 2.
So, I was to
Um,
say because then that would obviously help with that improvement, as you said. Because if there's a difficulty setting,
yeah,
obviously new players could go, I don't know, easy, whereas pro players could go a bit harder,
yes,
which would make a lot more sense than just obviously jumping in. Just
exactly.
like
Yeah,
which one I'm thinking of here? Well, it might be Sword, for example. I thought it was quite easy. I went straight through it, no problem.
yeah. I found it quite
Pokemon.
easy. I found Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon quite hard at the end.
I never finished that one.
Oh, basically you have to fight Necrozma in his almighty light mode, which can one shot basically every Pokemon.
Is it
Uh,
is it Pokemon X I'm thinking of with is it Xerneas or something along that line?
yeah, that's so fucking easy.
That I was say that was the first Pokemon game I actually completed without any help. I went straight for it, no problem. Because you know I had issue with Diamond. I fucking put it
Yeah,
down for years and never went back to it. And I gave it to Craig, and Craig just went, "Hold on a sec, here you go, it's done." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks, mate." It has not took
yeah.
me since primary school to try and get past this.
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, like they've not as linear as that's a good word for me today.
Your word of the
They're
day.
not as linear as like X and Y. Like you can swap up gyms if you want to. Making your way to Spear Pillar. I think no, is it Spear Pillar? It is Spear Pillar. You can get lost quite easily, which is good. It means a bit more explanation. Looking around.
You've had your one word for the day. You can't say anything more big.
No, I can say it. I just can't say it. Apparently.
Okay.
Exploration. That's
Yeah. I, I think it was. I didn't have a massive amount of trouble with it. I think it was Moon. I got to a point and I was just like, couldn't get past it. It was taking me so many attempts. And again, I gave it to Craig. Craig did it like fuck all, and he fucking bashed his way through it. But I mean, I understand maybe the difficulty rating to help out new players and old players have more of a
yeah.
challenge. So that would be a massive improvement in general. So I can understand that. Okay then. So, what's your favorite Pokemon from that gen game?
Fuck Piplup.
Piplup.
Like I would use Slowpoke, but I can't think if you can actually catch it in there.
Yeah,
I think you
I can see
can.
it. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I
No, I
might.
know you can see it in the
His,
camera.
his arse might be cut out slightly, but he's there.
That's fine. No, I know you can catch it in the Sinnoh region, but like it's not a Sinnoh Pokemon. To me,
Yeah.
that's a Kanto Pokemon. Um, I love Piplup, Piplup, Piplup,
I can sort of
Piplup.
agree with that. Piplup was my first ever Pokemon because obviously
Same.
Diamond was my first ever game I ever played. It was the first one I got into, which is what
Like
made me get into it. And I was looking at him, I was like, do I go for this monkey, a whatever Turtwig is, and he's like a weird looking tail, yeah,
yeah.
or a penguin. I was just like, realistically, you look at me, you'd probably think, oh, he was just straight go for Chimchar because it's me,
Yeah.
fire, whatnot. But for some reason, I just went, hey, I like the Piplup. I was like, I fucking have Piplup, and I'm glad I did because Piplup from that gen is, I think, obviously just trying to remember off the top of my head of a Pokemon from that gen, which is a lot not as easy as you think it might be. It is literally probably my favourite one because it evolves into Empoleon, which is my favourite evolution from that game.
Yeah. I think next would be Chatot, but there's a reason for that because Empoleon was my first level 100 Pokemon, which I trained a lot,
Same, I think. Same.
and then it was Chatot. um, but yeah, like without Pokemon, I wouldn't be talking to you now. It sounds very stupid, but it's true.
To be fair though, it's probably the same back from me to you for the fact that obviously going into the group when we first met, obviously we all had enough knowledge about Pokemon. I had like minimum, but I had enough to get through
Yeah.
conversations.
No, I literally mean without Pokemon, I wouldn't have spoken to James, Josh at the time, and Craig. I would never have spoken to them because it was like in the year 7, I think. I was walking out of the lunch hall, and I heard them talking about Pokemon.
I say,
And I
I
said,
don't think I was with that group at that point. It
no,
was like year 8, I think, start year 8.
yeah, and I said, and I don't know what got me to do it, but like I can't remember the conversation, but they were like talking about their strongest Pokemon, I think. And I said,
You
oh,
went, my time to shine.
and I was like, oh yeah, I've got a level 100 Empoleon, and then I just somehow ended up
You got
playing.
sucked into this vortex of nerdiness.
Yeah, and then that's when I started to be weird.
You got sucked into the basically the lowest point of the
The lowest,
evolutionary chain,
yeah,
which I then
Craig,
eventually got sucked into.
yeah,
And then I'm trying to slowly claw myself out, but still getting sucked back in, basically.
yeah. You're not leaving us.
No, I've got no other friends other than Connor, so I can't.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's a question. Obviously, what would you like to see in the future of just Pokemon in general? I know you said you're looking forward to hopefully the Gen 4 remake, but I mean, like,
Yeah,
what
I'm
sort
looking
of like
forward to more Pokemon, more animation, better graphics, and the voice acting. Better story, loads of story, callback. Hopefully, going to back to different regions in games like they did in Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Silver Gold, Silver, Crystal. Um, and yeah, like basically everything like a normal Pokemon fan wants. Like, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of something else here. Okay, so what? Obviously, we've added quite a few regions so far. Different, obviously, Sword and Shield is England, basically, and
Mm.
whatnot. Obviously, Black and White is America. X and Y
Yeah.
is France. Um, most of the fucking old ones are pretty much just like Japan and different areas of
Yeah.
Japan. Obviously, Sun and Moon is Hawaii. Uh,
America. Yeah.
uh, I think I've got done all the main like non-Japanese places, have I?
So you've got Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn, which are based, I think Sinnoh as well, are based in Japan. Then you got Gen 5, which is America, basically New York and all that. Gen 6 is France, as you said. Gen 7 is Sun and Moon, so that's Hawaii, which is classed as America still. Then you got Gen 8, which is
England, Wales, Scotland, basically the
yeah,
UK.
yeah.
So basically, what would be an interesting place do you reckon they could take the game series?
I don't know. Like
Like
I think
Italy, maybe.
Italy would be a nice one. Same with
Australia.
Australia.
Oh, in sync there. And mine's both went to Australia. That was quite cool. And like
Why are we so in sync?
maybe like a
All
DLC would
the
take you to New
guys-
Zealand. Like a
Yeah,
bit
like
like
there's so many places that it could do.
with obviously Sword and Shields. Their DLC took you to uh the Isle of
Yeah,
Wight
the
or
Isle of Wight,
yeah, it took you
yeah,
obviously to an island off of England essentially.
and more of Scotland
Yeah, basically pretty
or,
much.
or
And
Yorkshire.
obviously again Australia could easily go to like somewhere like New Zealand. 'Cause it's obviously
Yeah,
though obviously he's not exactly right next to it. It's still close enough for him to
yeah.
maybe do something with it. So it's more like
They could
Italy.
also do Russia.
That'd be intriguing. Obviously, there's a lot of snow up there, so there's these like snow area.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like the Australia. The thing with that is the fact that it's all pretty much just heat, heat, heat.
But when they have winter, I think they have winter.
Yeah. So they'd have to like pick out a place and go, yeah, okay, this is where it's going to be fucking really bad. Whereas the rest is just
Yeah.
going to be snow or even jungle, because a lot of fucking like rainforesty jungles and shit, so they could fit
Yeah.
in easily. And there's a massive fucking water things that easy
Sorry,
water stuff.
going back to a previous question that you asked about, like what I'd like to see in the future ones.
Yeah.
In the anime at the moment, they've like changed up how it goes. Like instead of battling gyms, you have to battle different trainers to get your world level ranking up.
Yeah.
So I think that could be like pretty interesting because I think when you get to 8, I think it's going to be like the Elite Four kind of thing. So like you can be like 1,000, like at the bottom, or like even lower, like higher numbers, and then you have to fight different trainers to build your way up. I think that could be like a different and like a new way. And if they want to incorporate gyms, then that can like boss you up. Like, say you like this is normal trainers, then like a gym badge could like get you up higher. I think that could be pretty interesting.
Okay. Here's a question as well. Obviously, there's one thing that Pokemon likes fucking doing constantly is bringing back the stuff like Charizard,
Fucking
Blastoise, and obviously,
Venusaur.
yeah, that's the one I'm after. I
One,
couldn't
yeah.
remember. I couldn't remember which evolution at first. My mind was going through. It was like, wait, no, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and then
So
every time I kept saying Ivysaur, I just kept going, "I am deaf," and I just kept getting dragged back to that. But yeah, they always try and bring back those three, more specifically Charizard, and keep fucking changing him. If doesn't even have to be your favorite one from Pearl. If there's say like the next say Pokemon game, if they're to bring back a specific one, bit like obviously the main guy in the fucking Hops brother, what's his name?
Yeah, yeah, with Charizard. I'd
Yeah,
like to bring back more of a more Johto maybe because like Johto's like one of them regions that's just like thrown like together with Kanto, but it's not Kanto. It's got its own thing, and Johto's very understated, really.
yeah, but if you choose one from Pearl, who would you go with?
Oh, what starter Pokemon?
No, it doesn't have to be a starter. Like, oh,
Uh,
it could be starter, yeah, or it could be just any Pokemon in general. Really, it doesn't have to specifically be starter Pokemon.
what was the question? Like, I think I
Like, it doesn't
I
have
think
to be. It doesn't have to be your favorite Pokemon. But what would like specific one would you want to see like come back as like, for example, like the
oh, okay.
elite, the fucking champions Pokemon, basically, or
Of a new region.
or like in general, come back and like be your partner or like one of your partners or something. Yeah, from like in like the next region, say, what would you want from Pearl
Um,
specifically?
to be honest, if it was a new region, I'd like it to be a Pokemon from that region. Like, I enjoyed what Gen 5 did, where they literally had no Pokemon from any other region at the beginning, and then like they introduced it at the after game. I really enjoyed that because I don't like playing Pokemon games with Pokemon from different regions mainly. Like I will if I have to, but like if it's my choice, then I'll have Pokemon from that region that's new.
Not even if they say like changed its design to match that region there, like they've done with a lot of
If
ones in
they
the new
change
one.
the design, like Galarian forms and all that,
Yeah, if the
then
design's changed, new design, which one would you choose?
if the design Slowpoke better than Slowpoke. Uh, but if it's from Sinnoh, then I'd say Chatot or Empoleon. Yeah.
So basically one of your two favourites. Okay.
Yeah. Or
Uh,
God, actually,
that'd be interesting, yeah.
because they've got so many nice Pokemon, and like Pokemon that can like shine so much. Just trying to think of like other like good ones. Like there's Garchomp, Togetic, and all that. Togetic, Kotukis. Like loads of Pokemon in there. Like Luxray and that could be so good if they had more care. Bidoof. Yeah, let's go Bidoof.
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 The worst one possible. Let's bring it back and make him good.
Exactly.
Make
Bidoof.
make Bidoof great again.
Yeah, I like Bidoof. It's like
B-Barrel.
no Bidoof.
Yeah, but his evolution's B-Barrel, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck B-Barrel. Bidoof all the way, man.
Okay then. I think that pretty much wraps up a lot of my questions. I can't really think of a massive amount. I have one more specific question for you, which is a big brain mess around for you. So, out of 5, what would you give it? I'm going with 5 because we did 10 in Chat Cave. I'm doing 5 here.
I think the answer's pretty clear.
5?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Imagine if there wasn't 5 there now.
I turned around and I was like, shit, there's only 4. Count the Pokeball. 5.
5 out of 5. Okay.
5 out of 5. Like, it's done so much for me. Like, it's brought me to friend groups. It's literally got me through boring times, like, work. Sometimes.
It's basically stood the test of time, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, basically.
Not a lot of games tend to, but I admit I do feel like that sort of like region has stood the test of time.
Yeah, like Kanto's overdone, Johto's forgotten about, and like it's loads of people want it, like to come back. That's why I think, yeah, 5. I would do it more, but I can't.
Okay, then so that's episode 1 done and done. Thanks, Alex, for coming to join me. Check him out over on Geeky Bear, where he's actually playing Pokemon. Like
Yeah,
he's
and
playing.
there'll be loads more Pokemon coming because I can't think of any other games to play.
And I think at some point I'm going to be on there. At some point soon, hopefully.
Yes, you will. You will, Tom. You'll join me.
This is sort of like a once a month sort of show, so we don't obviously run out of categories very quickly. So join me next month. I believe it will be Connor, which I'm not going to spoil this game. I know it already, but he'll be talking about one of his, technically not his favorite game, but it's one of his favorite games. It's like a joint game. So join us then. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.